Hi guys, today I want to talk about, are you putting your dates off or not getting anywhere with your dates or being friend zoned because you're not showing her your heart? A lot of men make the mistake of thinking women want tough, manly, macho, stoic, all the rest of it. Guys, that society's always taught you that that's what's attractive to women, that's what a man is, that's what a man should be, all the rest of it. But honestly, what's going to win over nice women, good women, is you showing her your heart. Show her you're human. Don't buy into all this gender rubbish where you have to be this and that because you're a man, and not show your emotions and pretend to be harder than you are and fake, what upsets you, what doesn't, what you do feel strongly about, all the rest of it, to try and impress her by being macho or something. That's not going to work, except for a small percentage of women. We want to know that you're a good guy. We want to know that you're a nice person. Most of us don't mind seeing you cry. In fact, some of us actually really like it because it shows, like, not all the time and not being a crybaby, but at normal moments where a woman would cry, why can't a man? Trust me, for most of us, it's very attractive to know that you're normal, you have feelings, and you can get in touch with those feelings. Now, talking about showing her your heart. I met a guy many years ago through online dating, and it wasn't really happening for me. He was decent looking. He had a good job. There was nothing wrong with him at all, right? I couldn't find anything wrong with him, but it just wasn't there. The spark, the chemistry, it wasn't there yet for me. There was nothing happening. So I just wanted to hang out as friends, because I know that if I hang out as friends with somebody, as long as they're not pressuring me for more, they just treat me as a friend, then if there's something there for me to see, I will start to see it. And I did, because he started showing me his heart. He started showing me what a good guy he was, that he actually thought of others, and that's a big thing these days. There are so many people that are just out for themselves. If you can be one of those people that thinks of others, then that's a really attractive quality. And I don't mean putting others before yourself and you're everybody's doormat, or you do everything for everyone, you can't say no. That's completely the opposite direction. I'm talking about people who are just courteous, think of others, and not everything's about themselves. They don't put themselves above everybody else, their own experience above everybody else's experience. So he started showing me how nice and considerate he was, and all the rest of it. And this is what I started finding appealing, and that's when I started to like him. Now, if he had been all macho and manly and all the rest of it, it might have been a bit attractive in the beginning, but that's not what's going to keep someone. That's not what's going to make someone want to marry you. That's not going to make someone want to date you, be with you. It'll be exciting and fun in the beginning. It might be a bit of sexual chemistry or whatever, but if you want something long-term, if you want something real, show her your heart. Now, there was another guy, a little bit more recently, maybe 3 years ago, who I was very sexually attracted to. I just thought he was really gorgeous. And for me, a relationship hadn't crossed my mind at this stage with him, but definitely I wanted to kiss him, perhaps take it further. But relationship wasn't quite on my radar. However, when he started showing me his heart, and that he cared about animals, and that he was a nice person, he was generous, he was helpful. Like, there was one time I went to pay for something at a health store, and I didn't think I had enough coins or whatever, and he just pulls out his wallet straight away and just offered me the money. Now, I know there's going to be guys out there who go, gold digger, gold digger. No, it's not about that. I was quite capable of paying for myself. I wouldn't go for somebody because they have money. Don't make this mistake. But the fact that he was just ready to help in a situation where he thought that I couldn't cover it. So that, and showing that he cared for animals, and a few other things he did that just started showing me his heart, his good qualities, his character. This is the point that changed it for me from just being sexually attracted to him to then my heart got involved. Then all of a sudden I wanted to actually start dating him, not just a sexual thing. So do not underestimate the power of showing her your feelings in your heart. And when this guy that I was just talking about would cry at something, I just thought he was absolutely beautiful. It was the most gorgeous thing ever. Like, I would not want to be with a man that couldn't cry. If something really horrible is happening, or, there's something really emotional going on in your life that really, really should be hurting you, and you don't cry, or you just say, nah, it's fine, or whatever, it's not attractive. Blubbering it every 2 seconds, it's also not going to be attractive. But you need to be normal. You need to be a human. You need to cry as often as a normal woman would cry. If you don't, that's a bit off-putting for a lot of women, because they're going to go, whoa, don't you have any feelings? Why are you not human? Nobody wants someone stoic. There was this thing I watched on television. I can't remember what it was, but this guy went to speed dating, and he talked to all the guys that came around and all the girls that came around. And he asked all the women, what do you find attractive? What qualities are you looking for in a guy, and all the rest of it? And he asked the men, what qualities do you think the women want in men? Now, all the guys were like stoic and manly and, all these sorts of things typically associated with being male. And we've got to stop buying into this crap, because it's not right. Now, when he asked all the women, guess what they said? Kind, generous, loving, all the rest of it. All the qualities that you would associate with females. This is what they want in a man. So we're really not that different. Got to stop thinking that you need to be this and that and whatever to impress a woman. No, be human. Just be human. They want to see your vulnerable side. They want to see your emotional side. They want to see your caring side. They don't care about you flexing your muscles. There's going to be the odd woman that does. There's always exceptions to the rules, so let's not go there. But they don't care if you're the bravest and the toughest and the strongest and the this and the that. They just want you to be human. They want somebody more like themselves. People want their match. They don't want the complete opposite. If they're emotional and they can feel and they can cry, why would they want to be with somebody who has no emotions? How would he ever understand her? So stop hiding it, guys. Just be human. Don't be male. It's absolutely ridiculous, and we need to break out of this gender segregation rubbish. Just stop it. Anyway, I hope that that's given you some insight into perhaps why your dates are not wanting to continue to see you, or maybe they're not falling for you. You've got to give them that emotional connection, something that their heart is going to be sparked by. Not just their loins, not just, their fun and excitement, because that could be a friend. Exciting them sexually, that could just be a booty call. If you want a relationship, you need to excite their heart. Anyway, nice short video this time compared to the others. So from Aussie land, farewell.